Get in the car.
We're all going.
Not you. Just the girl.
I said, we're all going.
From the hyped-up villain of the show to our favorite characters returning, here's everything we know about Fast and Furious 10 so far. So, Fast and Furious 9 started the final trilogy of the movie, and now we've only got 2 more left. After Fast 11, we're going to have to say goodbye to the family we've come to love so darn much. With Fast 10 fast approaching, here's what we can expect from La Familia. The Fast and Furious franchise has now reached its 10th installment, and there are a whole lot of details to take a look at. The movie will see the return of Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, and his extended family to cause more mayhem on the streets. While, of course, the 10th movie will be featuring the core cast of the franchise, we'll also see a lot of recurring characters, some fun new additions.
Dominic Toretto. How do you choose the ones you save? Let's race!
And of course, Jason Momoa's entry into the franchise as a villain. The Fast franchise has been a proven hit for many years now, but this 10th movie did come with its fair share of problems. So the pandemic caused delays for the 9th movie, and that caused this movie, which was already planned, to be pushed back as well. Plus, there's also the feud between Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson, which got worse when Johnson refused Diesel's request to return to the franchise.
Come and get it.
On top of that, director Justin Lin left the project and was replaced with someone else entirely, Louis Leterrier. But despite all this drama, Fast 10 is finally on its way to us. So let's catch up with the latest news. The first trailer of the movie has been released as part of the Super Bowl trailer, and honestly, they pretty much gave the whole movie away in it, didn't they? The trailer dives into the story, showing us that Jason Momoa is connected to the villain in the 5th movie of the franchise, Hernan Reyes. In fact, he's his son, and he's back for revenge. Along with Jason, though, the trailer also shows us that there'll be some new characters.
You're about to learn all about fear.
But what's more exciting is that we'll get to see some of the old characters return. John Cena, who plays Dom's brother in F9, will be a good guy in this one. Looks like the family's finally getting complete. Jason Statham, Deckard Shaw, will be returning to the series as well after being absent for the 9th movie. In Fast 8, we saw him turn into one of the good guys, so in the 10th movie, he'll be part of the family as well. Oh, and one of the best things that are going to happen is that Deckard and Luke's mom, Queenie, who's played by Helen Mirren, will be returning as well.
Let me ask you something, Dom. What's the best thing in your life?
Family.
No, it's not.
Charlize Theron's Cypher will be making a return too, but this makes me wonder, will she be one of the good guys, or will she still be one of the bad guys? There are also going to be 2 new characters, Tess and Ames. Tess will be played by Brie Larson, and she's expected to play Paul Walker's sister, and Ames will be played by Alan Ritchson.
You know, that collar looks good on you.
Yeah, look a whole hell of a lot better with your blood on it.
Yeah, good luck with that, Hercules. Lumen gone bad, huh?
So now the question is, when can we go watch this movie? Fast 10 will be released in theaters on May 19th, 2023, so make sure to mark your calendars. The initial release date was announced as April 2nd, 2021, but then, COVID happened. That pushed back the date of Fast 9, and that pushed back the date of this movie. Vin Diesel did announce that there was a possibility of a February release, but then the studios announced the date of May officially. And May seemed to be the perfect time for a blockbuster like this.
We all see you, man. Nobody thinks you're compensating for anything.
Plus, the release date was bound to be pushed back, considering that this movie is going to have a lot of people starring in it. Right, so this brings us to the question, who are the people that we'll get to see in this movie? I've already mentioned some of the characters who are going to be returning for the 10th movie, but I haven't talked about just how massive it's going to be. So as I said before, there's going to be the main cast, members of the core family, and there's going to be the returning characters.
I think you already know what I'm gonna do.
Good.
But it'll be my way and my crew.
Vin Diesel as Dom, Michelle Rodriguez as Letty, Tyrese Gibson as Roman, Chris Ludacris Bridges as Tage, Natalie Emanuel as Ramsey, and Jordana Brewster as Mia. And here's who's going to be returning: John Cena as Jacob, Jason Statham as Deckard Shaw, Sung Kang as Han, Scott Eastwood as Little Nobody, Michael Rooker as Buddy, Cardi B as Lisa, Helen Mirren as Queenie, and of course, Charlize Theron as Cypher. As for the villain, Jason Momoa will play Dante Reyes. Dante's entire vendetta against Dom and his family is that they stole from his father and later killed him. Massive cast, right?
I showed you mercy. And I won't show it to you again.
If you thought that's all, you'd be wrong. Brie Larson plays Tess, and she's going to be one of the good guys. And Daniela Melchior plays a Brazilian street racer who has ties to Dom. Jack Reacher's star Alan Ritchson will play a government agent who's taking over Mr. Nobody's role. But unlike Mr. Nobody, this new guy doesn't think very highly of Dom and his crew. So that's going to be an interesting plot for the movie.
We gotta move. It's going down. Go!
And last, Rita Moreno will be in the movie, and she'll be playing Dom, Mia, and Jacob's grandmother. At this point, you're wondering, won't too many cooks spoil the broth? No, because the story is thrilling, and it needs all these people. The first trailer has given us a lot of hints as to what's going to happen. Now, I've already talked about Jason Momoa's character and his role, so I'll leave that for now. But what's interesting is, there's going to finally be a resolution between Han and Deckard Shaw. They're going to team up, according to the trailer. This is awkward, right? Because in the seventh movie, we saw Deckard trying to kill Han.
What's happening?
Plus, Cypher's return hints that she's going to have a major role behind the scenes in whatever's happening. The only thing we don't know so far is whether she's going to be part of the good guys or the bad guys. However, since this will be the 10th film, many are wondering, will there be an 11th too? Yep, in October 2020, it was revealed that Justin Lin would be directing the last of the films. But then he quit a week before they were going to start filming Fast 10, so chances are he's not going to be shooting Fast 11 either.
Hey, man, I clean your windshield for you? What are you doing, man? Uno, tres, cuatro, fronto, taco?
Tyrese Gibson has also stated that there's a chance that Fast 10 and Fast 11 will be shot back to back. But since then, Louis Leterrier has stepped in, so no one knows if they plan to go ahead with this schedule or not. While there's currently no word on when it's going to be released, what's known for sure is it will be released. And if they do manage to shoot it back to back, then we can expect to see that movie around May 2024. Plus, we can expect to have a budget much higher than Fast 10, which will be amazing, because Fast 10 already has a super high budget. The producers are spending $340 million to make this movie, which is almost $100 million more than the budget for Avatar: Way of Water. They're only doing this because they're expecting the movie to be a massive hit, securing over $1 billion at the box office. And guys, that's all we know about Fast 10 so far.
This is world class.
Job this good, there's only one crew in the world who could get this done.
Safe to say, we about to have the time of your lives.